I'm gonna be in the movies. Hey! You were supposed to follow it up, huh?
I want to follow it up by turning off the podcast.
Absolutely not. Come on, sing.
I want to be a big star.
Good, thank you. Driving around in a fancy car. You see my friend. Anyway, I don't know the rest of the song.
Mr. Bean?
What about
him? He's in the song.
No, he's not.
He is. He's mentioned.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Like James Dean.
Or
Mr.
Bean.
Yeah.
Do it. Anyway, we never watched The Crystal Coconut.
You did. Receipts. It's a call-out post for William has watched Crystal Coconut.
For some reason, I like to watch the cartoons that had the musicals, so I binge-watched both Donkey Kong and The Crystal Coconut and Sonic Underground. Welcome to the podcast. It's called Cookies and Milk. I'm your host, William.
I'm your host, Ben. Today we're eating Halloween Oreos.
The Halloween Oreos again.
These have got to be double stuff, right?
It doesn't say it on the box. It's just the...
Like, that's just an implication of the Halloween?
So, to everyone who's tired of Kingdom Hearts, we're not going to talk about Kingdom Hearts.
How do you feel about Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep?
Buddy.
Who's your favorite?
Buddy. It's Ventus, but also, you can't. Who's yours?
Ventus.
What? Ridiculous. It's been Terra this entire time.
Terra.
You switched it to Ventus.
I switched it because it sounds like my name.
You need to stop, dude. You're not yourself right now. You love Terra. We can't...
Even as a joke, it's Terra. It's Terra 100%.
Getting off topic again.
Do you have a topic you want us to get on?
No, I did not. But we can't, I know what topic we can't get on, and it's Kingdom Hearts. Wearing a Foxhound shirt again? We can't talk about Metal Gear Solid again, dude. I mean a cookie.
We had jokes.
We told jokes before.
No jokes. We did a joke podcast. We did a Metal Gear Solid podcast. We did a Kingdom Hearts podcast.
We're running out of podcasts. Let's talk about Mario games. Favorite Mario game? It's hard, isn't it?
2D or 3D?
Well, let's go 2D first.
Super Mario World.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree. 3D?
Mario Galaxy.
Super Mario Sunshine.
Yeah.
And I understand the bad rap that Mario Sunshine gets, because it's not for everyone. Not everyone can like Flood, but I do like Flood, and I do like the brightness of the whole thing. I like water, and it's not always scary water. There's scary water in Nico Bay. Nico Bay is the level built into the cliffside. And you go into the giant undersea cavern to clean the thing's teeth.
That's a weird one. It doesn't have scary water, unlike Super Mario 64, which has like almost exclusively scary water.
Yes. But not a lot.
Scary water in video games.
There we go.
Top 10 scary waters in video games. Do it.
I'm gonna say right now the number. You want me to say number one right now?
Number one is Ratchet and Clank.
Not Ratchet and Clank. Number one is Shadow of the Colossus.
That's fair.
Think about Shadow of the Colossus for a second. Look at the water. Even if there is no Colossus in there, there is nothing.
You don't want to be in there.
You don't want to be in that river. If I'm fighting a boss and I get in the water, I'm scared. I'm so scared. Like you never see the bottom of a lake in Shadow of the Colossus. And I mean, it's understandable in life because you don't normally see the bottom of lakes. But oh boy, that's not how lakes look. They're not that pitch black.
Lakes aren't that scary.
Lakes aren't that scary.
I'm not that scared of a leak.
And I guess it's also partly because of the colossi.
Yeah.
But it's also because it's just, you don't understand the depth of that lake. You don't know what's in there.
There's no, and it doesn't like, it's not like, oh, a little bit of water. Oh, no.
Yeah. Media cut off. You want to go up the list? That seems like a bad top 10. Let's work our way back down to 1.
Ratchet and Clank has scary water.
Ratchet and Clank does have scary water until you get the ability to swim and they understand that water isn't just you die.
Also, the freeze gun.
Yeah, the freeze gun, and there's also the hydro gun that takes away the water.
Ratchet and Clank's water was never scary because you die immediately, but it's because it gives you that second.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You fall in the water and you're not immediately dead, but you know it's coming.
Yeah. I really hope no one's listening who is a hydrophobe. Or maybe we're giving them a list. Maybe we're giving them a list of games to avoid. Mass Effect 3 makes some scary water. With the Leviathan DLC.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think you've ever seen it, have you?
I saw the cutscene where you go down.
Where you go down. That's the tip of the iceberg, metaphorically. You go in Mass Effect 3 Leviathan DLC. You track the Leviathan to a mainly water world,
Smoke
which
is here.
is literally the worst.
Want some milk?
Pouring milk more for...
Smoke Cat.
Before this podcast started, he also poured some milk on the ground for our other cat, Rubble. Alright. We got through those cookies really quickly.
Yeah. How much time we got left?
How much time? We just started. I don't think it's a lot. Yeah, we're only 6 minutes in, dude. Podcasts are hard. I don't think that's what listeners want to hear.
Oh man, I'm running out of ideas, dude.
Episode 4 is tough. But you get to the bottom of the ocean, and I'm thinking, as soon as you get down there, the suit glass interior kind of cracks because of the pressure.
Oh yeah, of course.
And it's an old diving suit. And you just the light on your suit breaks.
Of course.
Because pressure. So you just start shooting underwater flares. And then each time you hit a ledge, you just fall a bit lower into the water. And then you can look around a bit, but you're on this sort of winding path, and then you get to one area and it's like a cliff of the water, and then you start to see the Leviathan come up.
Jesus Christ.
And it's so scary, dude. And after the whole cutscene plays out. I'm not gonna spoil much, but to anyone who wants to play Mass Effect 3 and the Leviathan DLC, it's been years.
Anybody at this point who's like, I don't want any spoilers for Mass Effect 3. And the next day, the ending was the worst.
Literally, the 2 days after the release of Mass Effect 3, it was the ending's bullshit.
I really hope you had already beat Mass Effect 3, within 2 days.
Apparently, people can do it. It's pretty quick if you don't savor it at all. Or you don't have a life. I mean, I was in middle school when I first played the What? Hey!
Judgment call, buddy.
What are you doing? Don't pull that on me. And I played through Mass Effect. I wasn't a fan of Mass Effect until 3 came out, and I know, you just wanted to praise. Shut up!
Boo.
Hey! Fuck you! No. But one of my friends had suggested it to me, and they described it, and I'm like, that seems alright. Cut this train of thought. I didn't finish what I was going to say, but after you finish the cutscene with the Leviathan, you come back to yourself, and there's just more Leviathans.
Are you a robot?
What?
Are you in a robot?
You're piloting a robot. You have a mental discussion with Leviathan. Then you come back to yourself, and there's just more Leviathans around.
Oh, yeah.
They're just it's not a lot. There's just 4 or 5, and that's enough to be like, oh, hello. But a friend told me to look up, to check out Mass Effect, and what are you doing? Dude, Ben is positioning bananas and a clementine and an apple. I'm not.
Yeah!
High five.
Hell yeah!
It looks like a penis.
Yeah!
What? Come on, dude.
Yeah!
I'm having this discussion about me finding Mass Effect. You're making dick and balls. Yes, he's positioned it even better now. Looks very phallic. Freud would be proud. this isn't good podcast material. I can't just be describing your actions.
William talks about his history with Mass Effect and makes dick shapes. You're talking, dude. Keep talking about Mass Effect.
Stop making dick shapes. All right, but I got Mass Effect 2 first. Like, I wanted to start as early as I could in the series. Come on. The Ritz crackers and the tomatoes. And the first playthrough I did of Mass Effect 2 was not the best. I did a generic soldier run of M-Shep. What? Are those two little, like, coffee grind cups with a pill bottle? It's hurt my hand. It's, like, really hurt. It's, like, at first it was really, like, pathetic slaps, but now we're actually getting into the high-fiving process. So it's hurting my hand. What are you looking for? You're looking for more? Welcome back to Mass Effect and Dicks, huh? So, I didn't really use effects at all. I didn't romance anyone.
Good,
like,
dude.
Ben was like, "Did you romance anyone?" After I, like, beat the game, and I was like, "Oh, no." Because I was 2012. I was in 8th grade. Pretty sure I was in 8th grade. That's dating me right now. That's a stretch. That is a stretch. You got picked up on the mic? There we go. Quality podcasting content. So I played through it again. And I was initially going to romance Miranda. Because, I mean, I'm a boring 8th grader. But then I noticed someone. It was Tally. And then that was the last person I ever romanced. Bless you.
It was the scene, like, in a high school romance where, like, Shepard closes his locker and then just, like, Tally's there with, like, books in her hand and then, like, the heart thing goes around and it's, like,
right,
heart's going to Shepard's eyes.
And Miranda, the cheerleader, is like, Shepard, are you paying attention? She raises his hand in front of him and he's like, stop it. What are you doing? Leave! If you die in the collector mission. And
who are you?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm not Renegade Shepard.
Break her arm.
Oh my god. Shepard assaults Miranda. High school AU.
High school
where
AU.
Shepard just
It's like a
wrecks
normal,
Miranda.
it's like a 100% normal scene and Shepard just
What are you talking about? Oh god. He's suddenly the 30-something man he is in Mass Effect 3.
red scars on his face.
Oh no, who are you? The Reapers are coming! The Reapers are coming! Are you talking about the other football team, Shepard? Absolute what? Where are we? Is this the Normandy? No, it's high school. Hey, high school.
Read my high school AU.
You do have a high school AU. But it's not like the normal one. It's just the events of Mass Effect set as if they were a normal occurrence in a high school style thing.
Normal occurrence.
I guess
it's the biggest stretch physically possible.
I don't know how to physically comprehend the fanfic you're writing. Like, I can't describe it. How do you describe it?
It's a third.
How do you describe it?
It's outside of this reality.
It's not a high school AU. It's not Mass Effect. It's not a normal Mass Effect story.
It's a reskin.
Holy shit.
If you reskin Mass Effect.
Modders? Get on it!
This one's for you.
Jesus, that'd be so ridiculous to mod.
Make it so Shepard is smaller and everybody else is smaller.
I mean, dude, yeah, that's how aging works. You're just a smaller version of yourself. Because that's how things work. What time are we at right now?
We've been killing it, dude. I don't need to brag, but
about 15 minutes. What? You went dead phased. You're dead. I bored you to death when I talk Mass Effect. But yeah, eventually.
Whenever William talks about Mass Effect, I go like dead. It's like, I'm just like, yeah.
Hold on, I gotta get the dog outside before she starts barking a lot and ruining the audio of the podcast. she might just go outside and start barking a lot. Come on, with the cups? With the Mario and Luigi cups? No, I won't high-five that.
Yeah!
I hope the high-five sounds are coming up on the microphone.
It's better if they're not. And you're just like, I absolutely won't. And then I'm just, yeah!
Rejection. Basically, I played Mass Effect 2, and then I played it again, and at that point, something clicked in me, where I fell into a deep Mass Effect hole for about 3 years of my life. Not 3 years, because that's... No? 2 years. 2 years sounds good. 2014 was probably my last good Mass Effect year. I got good. I got really good at Mass Effect. I don't want to toot my own horn, but...
You do have the plat in 2 and 3.
Yeah, I do have the plat in 2 and 3, but it's...
Fortunately, they don't ask you to do the Renegade run.
Thank God. Unlike what? I've never done a Renegade run. I just can't bring myself to do it, and I've never romanced anyone but Tali in Mass Effect 2 and 3, obviously.
Can you imagine they asked you to do a Renegade run and romance a bunch of different people?
Boy. That'd be rough. Also, I only have the Tali squad mate trophy in Mass Effect 1. Like, I tried getting it with someone else, but I guess it just didn't register. Ben's pitting rubble right now. Away from the mic. Don't bring him near the mic. He'll knock the mic over. And by mic, I mean phone. Hey, bring him away from the phone. He's gonna spaz out. Spazzing out I don't feel like that's a comfortable term.
Yeah, I think that is
a bad term. I'm sorry if I've offended anyone with that.
I think it's like in the UK.
Oh, I think you might be right. Any UK listeners out of the 5 that are listening, I'm sorry if I've offended you. I didn't mean to make that sound like a joke.
Yeah.
Back to Mass Effect for the last 4 minutes of the podcast. I got. Please.
What is this podcast about?
Please. Ben has never played a Mass Effect.
That's not
He's
true.
tried to play a Mass Effect game before, but he's never. Okay, I'm gonna say the amount of Mass Effect games you've played results in one Mass Effect 1 mission.
No.
Those are hefty missions.
I beat like 2 or 3 missions on Mass Effect 1.
Mass Effect 1?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Alright then. 2 or 3 missions? Because that's a lot of missions in Mass Effect 1.
I can't remember.
There's only like 5 big missions in Mass Effect 1.
I honestly can't. That game blended together so much for me. I honestly don't know. I know I was in the Citadel.
Yeah. Didn't you just stop at the Citadel?
I think I did like some Garrus stuff and some Tali stuff, and then I was done with the Citadel.
If I remember correctly, you didn't finish the Citadel.
That's true. Because I couldn't figure out how to
That's
traverse the
not
Citadel.
missions. The Citadel is one mission in and of itself.
I got halfway through that mission, and then I played Mass Effect 2.
You got to the Zaid Mazani mission.
No, I beat the Zaid Basani mission.
I know, you got to it and did the Renegade mission. You did the Renegade option because you did not have enough Paragon for that.
And I felt bad.
Yeah, you felt, but didn't you stop playing after that?
No, I played a little bit longer after that. And then
What else did you do?
I got to this one, like, building,
Oh.
and I had to, like, talk to
Gee.
a person.
Let me make the dick shape now. I did it with this deodorant stick.
Sorry, hold on.
I did it with this deodorant stick, a can, and a Tupperware thing. Thank you.
Hey, Boob, how's it going?
Pebbles there too.
What?
Underneath the table
Dude,
right
our
there.
cats are cute. I'm gonna take a picture of our cats and then post it in the video.
Post a link to it?
No.
What? How can you do that?
Hey, Rebel. Dude, thrilling podcast.
We're taking a picture of our cats. What time are we at now? I don't want to end the podcast on this, but we might have to end the podcast. It's near 20 minutes.
Alright, wrap it up.
Yeah,
Closing thoughts on Mass Effect.
great game series. I love it a lot. I hope they don't screw up Andromeda, but they're over.
It's looking bad.
They have that Asari on there. I'm not feeling too good about that. I hate Asari. Namely, Liara. Namely, main character Asari. Except for Samara.
Yeah.
Samara's nice.
Samara was interesting.
Yes.
Liara was not.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
I already did.
No.
And that's what we're leaving it on.
No. Liara is interesting, but she's just sort of forced upon the player. I want to talk about this on another podcast. If people...
Welcome to the next episode. It's the William talks about his feelings on Liara.
God, I just don't
Drink
like
your milk. You haven't drinking your milk.
I haven't drunk my milk at all. We're going to finish the podcast and be chugging my milk. So talking...
I want to go ahead and give closing thoughts on water. Water can be very scary in video games. It's just like, as its basis, it's what you don't know what's in there. It's the fear of the unknown and the fear of what could be in there and what'll happen to you if you go in there.
And that's...
Number 5, Psychonauts. And we're done.
Yeah, I was going to bring up Psychonauts. Okay, see you next Monday, everyone.